Man, that's my dude. That's my dude. That's my nigga. Man, that's my nigga. What's up?
Have you ordered for
I just asked the waiter to give us champagne, spirits. What have you?
Nothing.
Just name it. It's Texas. It's Texas.
Sit down.
I spend money. Spend money in Texas. I spend money in Nigeria. You know?
Texas. Forget this matter. Forget all this thing.
Man, guy, I couldn't believe myself.
What was that?
Where were with those ladies?
Oh, Texas. If I have told you about them, you thought I was joking.
Yes, those girls are class, a very high class.
Texas, when you say very high class, it's understatement for those girls.
Wow.
If I should tell you what those girls want, you can't believe yourself.
You don't mean it.
See, those girls are daughters of renowned pastors in this country.
Yes.
Look, and they are well connected.
Then tell me something about them. Tell me something. Tell me.
Look, for security reasons, I won't mention any name.
Okay, no problem.
You see, Angel's father was the first pastor to have organized a crusade in this country that was being attended by over 2 million people.
You don't mean it.
Sophia's father is a miracle working pastor.
Jesus.
He has been able to raise 5 dead brothers, which I know.
Serious?
Since his father is a renowned preacher this country has ever had.
Wow.
So you can see they are not your mates.
Jesus. Then why are they like that? Very far from the gospel. They behave as if, you know.
Texas, may I remind you, you are qualified from the gospel because your father is a pastor.
But you know now, of a small congregation, and I do my things on code. Texas do things on code. You know the you know what I mean.
Whether on code or not on code, now the same rope tie all of now. For me, my father is not a pastor, so that prophecy is not going to help me.
You see, I made up my mind. When I get back to Texas, I was supposed to stop selling those stuff. I will stop.
You mean you want to stop selling of cocaine?
Yes. I don't want to be able to take my life. Life is good.
That must be a decision.
Yes.
Let me have the remains of the cocaine.
For how much?
I thought you said you wanted to stop selling cocaine.
Man, it's money now. I can't give it out for free.
My brother, you never ready with that. The prophecy will kill you and kill that one after the other.
No, if I die, you die with me.
No, point of correction tells that if you die alone.
You're my nigga. You're my nigga. When I go there, you go down with me. And that's
Texas,
stuff, you know.
I am not your nigga.
Come on, I spend the stuff on you, you know. Come on, this Texas. Waiter.
Texas.
Let me wait.
Sometimes I believe you are not the person talking to me.
It is me, this Texas, you know.
Angel, how are you doing? I'm fine. I've come to your house several times to check on you, so we spent time together, but I hadn't seen you. Oh, I'm sorry. Fine, I've been doing with my friends, so just calling this morning. How are you doing? I'm fine, and you? As you can see, I'm just there, like a child without a father. Everyone calls him Papa. Me, I call him Daddy. You prefer those calling him Papa than me calling him Daddy. So what should we do now? I'm just there taking care of myself as usual. Angel, you are far from the truth. You are far from the truth. You should know that he's a father to all, including you. No wonder. You see him every year, and I see my father just once in a week. No, what am I even saying? Once in a month, not even once in a week. But you should understand the fact that he's out there doing God's work. You should know that the harvest is greater and the laborers are few. Indeed. That was exactly what Sense said. So because the laborers are few, does that mean my father should abandon me? You mean I don't deserve that fatherly care from my father as an only child? Is that what you're telling me? It seems you've forgotten that you were a children leader before you traveled to America. Oh please, if you please, tell me all that. That was like ages ago. You know my parents sent me to America. It's not because they care about me or they want me to have the best education. It's because they want to have time for their ministry. Because they want to have time to travel from one country to another. That was why. That's not true. That's true. I guess the grace of your father is what has been keeping you. If that's the case, let the grace continue to cover me. Anyway, Angel, I noticed you've not been frequent in service. What has been happening? Hope this is not. Oh, Ify. It's not like I forbid service, but that's the duty of my father to win me back to faith, innit? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Are you saying you're already out of faith? My dear, do you care to know the life I live back in America? Or do you even care to know about the one I'm living now in Nigeria? You're making the point. And that's the point. We are, oh please, let's go inside. You must always annoy someone anytime you come to this house. You will never change. Must you annoy someone? But Angel, you know this is not the way to go.
Oh, girls. Oh. Hey. Can you imagine what's going on?
Something love. What brought about the topic you were telling us?
Exactly, something really, really strange and funny.
My dear, tell us it's not true.
What are you guys talking about? It's so true and so funny. You can imagine my dad wants me to get married to a pastor. Pastor with a suit and a tie. Hell no.
Marry a pastor?
What an insult. Bullshit.
Come on. I've been so mad on phone this talking about it. You can't imagine what I'll do to that bastard that wants my hand in marriage. I don't want to even imagine what I'll do to him. Seriously.
My dear, not only your hand, including your legs as well.
Stop this. It's not funny.
No. Let's imagine it. You get married to a pastor. You start wearing this boba wrapper, your gilly, you know? No more flexing, no more grooving.
Stop.
You'll be attacking all this man and
I don't like this.
shy. One man with...
Angel, please stop. What you're saying is about to make me throw up. Stop, it's okay.
No, marrying a pastor will be very, very boring. Trust me.
That's
Very boring.
Life with a pastor will be very, very boring.
Very boring, my
Stop
dear.
it. You guys should stop it. I can't imagine myself and a pastor having anything in common.
Oh,
Ew! That's
pastor's wife.
Stop it. I don't like it. Just order for some champagne, man.
Oh, please, thank God.
Yeah.
My friend said my end up marrying a pastor.